Hey, how you doing? It's Mike
Hi.
and Shauna, and we want to take a second and explain to you about a Monday morning TNT session, what it entails, why we're going to have you in, and how it's going to work. So I'll do some of that explaining. But first, let's have Shauna thank you. Let's have her
Thank
tell you all
you.
about
We
it.
are very excited. We do this every morning, and I think it's very valuable for our agents, and it's a way for our guests to get their name out there and on a personal level and let them understand who you are and what you have to offer. So I think it really helps. We really enjoy it.
Okay, very good. So I'll take care of the rest of it.
Okay.
Shauna, you can move on with the day,
Thank
and
you.
I'll show you guys some stuff. All right. So what we're going to do is Monday morning we are going to have a TNT session. We do this each day. So like Shauna said, we record this for our agents every single day. We record it live and they log into software. So they're either going to see it live on their phone, on their tablet, on their PC, wherever they happen to be, they'll log in and be able to view this. And we'll be sharing some information with them, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like and give you a sample of it. And what we want you to do is engage, interact, and be able to get information out there to all of our agents. So after it's recorded, we'll also put it up on our Wikipedia page. So you can, so it'll be there forever. We'll tag it correctly so we can find it later on. And then we'll share it socially and be able to do a couple of different things with it if appropriate. So let me start walking through just a little bit about it. This document I'm going to attach here so you have it. I'm going to have our address here for you. It's at our home office. We want you to show up on Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. promptly. Okay. So the reason for this is what we're going to do is we have our photographer who's going to be here, and she works with us to take a lot of different pictures of different things, including this TNT session on Monday mornings. So I'm going to give you a behind the scenes tour of the most recent one that we did this morning. So at TNT, we had Shauna take a picture here at her desk, and if there was a guest here, you would be sitting next to them. We'd probably do something. We'll prepare to have a full-length shot taken of you with Shauna and or myself so that we can share it. That'll act as the thumbnail of what we end up sharing and doing. So you'll get some time with the wife. Her office is directly next to mine if you haven't seen it. And then we'll be recording it with Courtney. So Courtney will be recording it here and taking photographs of it. I'm here at the computer, the same exact one that I'm talking to you from. Courtney will set up and she'll have the camera posing it and recording it so we can share it afterwards. And then my screen obviously records what's going on with the screen in this camera that we're talking about. She has a second camera to capture still images, kind of similar to this one. You'll be sitting right next to me in this chair here. And then we'll be going not on my chair. We'll pull this chair that's currently in the corner over here close to me. That's if you're unlucky, you'll have to do it with me. If not, Shauna will be present and she'll go over some things with you. We do have a big screen here kind of behind us that we can absolutely go over some things on if we're meeting afterwards, but we like to use the screen right in front when it's live here for TNT. So this is the post that ends up going live afterwards internally. So this is one that I did the other day with Brandon Hearn. He's our preferred lender and an awesome American. So what we do is this is the one that we did on Friday with Brandon. So here's his date that we put it up. TNT stands for this and that. And my wife was like, oh, we can abbreviate it TNT. Because what we do is we have this 15-minute session on a daily basis with our agents that we talk about all things important. It's kind of like our morning huddle, our news, our information we can share, we can do, all in one nice condensed way. And then it runs from 8:45 till 9 o'clock in the morning. So we start promptly at 8:45. With you guys, we'll be taking pictures in advance. So at 8:30, we'll be all setting up and taking photographs, and we'll be sharing and doing. It would be your choice if you want to do a live event. So if you wanted to bring an additional camera or you wanted to go live from on your social media feed, that would be totally cool. You'd get a lot of sharing over it. We'll promote it and cross promote with our girl. If you do plan on doing that, let's have you contact Megan. I'll put her information down here for social sharing. So we'll have you contact Megan, and I'll update that here after we get off the phone. So if that's important to you, let's accomplish that and get that all done. But we can definitely do a live event on your device. Courtney can help with that, and we'll make sure we have an extra tripod available. And she's got some ways to record it so that it'll end up looking as best we possibly can. Okay, then I put together the topics that we talked about on the event, and then I have the link. I'll list you in as a presenter. I put the links to any one of the things later on so you can click on it. And then we tag it afterwards. Uh-oh. Hey, someone wants me to work right now. I'll call them back in just a little bit. Then I tag it appropriately with all these different things so that we can find it later and we can search and sort and all those types of things. Week from now, a year from now, whenever it happens to be. This goes up on our Wikipedia page. So we have acquisto.wiki.zoho.com. Internally, it's shared with just us. So we go ahead, and what I'm going to do is show you a link. I'll click here and then bring up this page. I'm going to turn my volume on for a second, and I'm going to play a recent version of what Brandon and I did for a TNT session. And then you can just see how it works, what we did, and get an idea. It would be important afterwards that you send me any details before our meeting of what you would like to talk about on there and any links. So I have them prepared and pulled up. If you want to send me a document or anything else, we'll save that on our servers and we'll share the link. So just provide that stuff to me in advance. That would be really, really nice. Attire, dress to impress. You'll get a copy when it's all completed. And if you would like, you can bring some type of giveaway. So if you want to bring some stuff, sometimes people have like calendars, planners, hats, coats, sweatshirts, like whatever you kind of happen to have. If you want to give something to us or to our agents, that would be the time. If you have like notebooks or something along those lines, we can absolutely share that, pens, whatever it is. So bring what you would feel would be appropriate. If you want to do some type of giveaway that's a little bit better, like a gift card or something like that, totally up to you and something we could execute on. All the agents should be there live. We're not expecting anything at all, but if you did want to do something, that would be totally fine. We'll give it away. We can have a poll, a question, first to respond, any type of thing. And they'll be able to interact and chat, and we can do that. And then the agents do meet with us weekly, so we can give it away there. So without further ado, let me give you what that other session would look like. Throughout this, I will be your primary contact. We want to make it nice and easy and not really worry about things on here. So make sure that you just contact me for anything. Email's the best. If you're running late, that's totally not good. But I think that pretty much answered most of your questions. Here's a sample. So here we go.
All righty, good morning. Here we are, Brandon Hurd in the office. On time, actually he was early because that's what he does, right? Yeah, 15 minutes early. 15 minutes early, that's how Brandon rolls. You get to see most of him and like half of me, but I think that's a better viewing spot for all of you guys. No, maybe half of Brandon. All right, so today we do have a couple of topics I'm gonna hit up front so I don't forget them up front. So the first one is inventory. It is the new year, and I've started to have a bunch of people who have been like, hey, Mike, I'm low on this or I'm low on that. Mostly real estate signs or different things. We're also a little low on inventory of iBoxes and combo boxes and everything else. So here's what I'm going to kindly ask. Next time you come over, bring every single thing you have back here that is ours. Then what I'll do is I'll clean it and I'll reissue it. I'll take inventory and I'll know exactly where I stand for the year. What I don't want to do is assume that Mike Shepard has 4 signs, or Linda has 1, or Amy has 2 lock boxes. Bring every single thing back, including all your open house signs, everything. I'll take it all back in. I'll re-clean it for you, reissue it the next time you come back. But it only works if everybody brings it back so I can redivide it and re-put it back out there. So please do that when you come back by next time. All right, so that's item number 1. Item number 2, because of timeliness, is ag exemption. Class possibilities. Let me see if I can pull it up here correctly. I'll share this on the wiki later so you can have it. But there is an ag exemption class that is being offered at 11 a.m. next Monday, the 14th. So if you want, go ahead and take a screenshot of this here. All you'd have to do is hit print screen, and then you'll have the information right now. You can call up, you can register, and you can get the information on this. But this is kind of becoming a bigger topic with ag exemption. You'll learn a little bit more about it if you want to attend. Okay. So there's that for you. Another update real quick, and then Brandon gets the floor, is this was a bigger item downtown, the city of Frisco and the Exide plant and the cleanup related to that. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this into the chat so you guys can click on this and you can read through it on your own. I'm not going to go over too much of it except to know that it's a huge tract of land downtown Frisco. It was a contaminated property from battery and what they did. The city is working towards a good resolution, and they are going to have a bunch of land downtown in a super key area to redevelop in the relatively near future, meaning years, but it will be something there. So now you have the information on it if anybody happens to ask you. So that leaves Brandon his time. Go ahead, Brandon.
Whoa, gun class, who's excited?
Woo! You can share the link with them.
Can I hear this one more time?
No, you can't. That's a bummer. So you take that and put it into this one right there. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Add it in.
So here's the link to the website if you haven't had it already. I sent everyone the email. This is the actual gun range. A couple things I want to point out here. You're going to want a gun. Some of you have already sent me emails about the gun. If you don't have one, you need to let me know right away. It can be any caliber handgun, any caliber, as long as you have 100 rounds for that caliber. Also notice here she has ear protection. You're probably going to want to bring ear protection. If you don't have big muffs like this, you can go to Walmart and buy the little ones you scrunch up and put in your ears. It's like $1 for like 10 of them. So it's super cheap. Another thing is eye protection. You can't see it here, but you're going to want, Walmart also sells $1 safety glasses that you can wear. They're not super trendy looking, but you can buy them to protect your eyes. So gun, ammo, ear protection, eye protection.
Can I ask a question, Brandon?
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Is anyone else not able to hear it? They can all hear just fine. Sorry about that, Linda. I'm not sure what you kind of got going on. The couple questions I would have is about how much of the earmuffs, so I don't like go too crazy on it.
Like I just said, the earmuffs are about $1 for back 10. I'll bring extra.
No, over.
These over the earmuffs?
Yeah.
You can buy this cheap. This is kind of a cheaper pair, probably $10, maybe $15.
Okay, cool. Because I used the other. I went to the gun range with you, and I couldn't hear for like 3 days afterwards because you gave me the other cheap ones to put in. So thanks for that. So if you want to be able to hear afterwards, get the over-the-ear ones. That's my personal recommendation. And the ammo, you said to bring 100 rounds. That's going to cost you about
probably $10 for a 9mm. You start going up in caliber, so maybe a 45 or a 40, it's going to be more expensive. So 9mm is the cheapest form of ammunition you can buy. So 9mm handgun, that's why we recommend it. It's easy to shoot. 6-year-old can shoot it. Doesn't take a lot. Ammo's cheap.
perfect. All right, so that's good.
You got to come see how she's dressed warm. It's going to be a little chilly, so she's got warm, comfy clothes on, no heels. It'll be held, as you saw in the email, we'll meet up at Whataburger. We'll drive out to the range. There's a classroom on the range. The first part of class is coursework, so bring a binder, pen, and paper if you want. And the second part of class is actually just shooting. And then after that, my wife and I will bring lunch, so as we get close, we'll get lunch orders. If you guys have any questions about this, let me know. Linda asked a really good question the other day, and if you don't want your concealed permit, you don't have to get it. You can just take the course. If you do want your concealed permit, this is a requirement. So there's a link to what you need to do to have it done. I highly recommend having it. If you ever get pulled over by a police officer and you have it, you're gonna get out jail free card. So I recommend it. Yeah, Susan, those are really good. Oh, for free, awesome. Mike, Shepherd 22, yeah, you can use the 22 if you like.
Now, in the link Brandon sent out was if you're going through and doing the class, which I guess at least I am, I can't tell you what to do, but that's something that I'm personally doing. I went through and you have to have your fingerprints done, and you can schedule them. So I have my fingerprints getting done next Friday after bro lunch. I'm going out to get them taken care of. You can schedule it online. It says it's busy for the next 7 days, and then you just schedule a little bit further out, and you can get the location you want. Don't go to like Irving or something crazy like that. I don't know who would drive way out there to get it done. All you have to do is just wait a little bit. If you plan, you're totally fine.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. If you guys, Tammy knows Jeff, the instructor. One of her friends, I guess, is engaged to him. He's the Plano police officer, SWAT commander guy. He's awesome. He's super fun. It's a really fun class. My wife had a blast. He's really good with women, with new shooters, complex shooters. He's great. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. And if you like shooting, they do a ton of different courses too, from helicopter shooting, you name it. Eric would love it. So
Did you say helicopter shooting?
yeah, shooting from helicopter.
Okay, that sounds good. Next level.
The last thing I want to address is it is New Year's resolution time. And I know a lot of you guys like fitness. And so for the Acquisto event that's coming up at the end of June is our Go Ruck event. So I've sent you guys the link multiple times. You guys have it. We have a bunch of people who have already signed up. We're about 10 on our team. But you see all the smiley faces? It is a lot of fun. It takes 10 to 12 hours. So we start on a Friday night, you end on a Saturday at lunch, and we go after and have margaritas and food. It's about 15 to 20 miles, and 94% of the people who start it finish it. You can see here, there's all shapes and sizes. There's fat people, tall people, short people, white people, black people, girls, men, doesn't even matter. It is, anyone can do it. And it's a lot of fun. You work as a team. So I'm actually getting custom patches, which are, in this world, they're kind of like trophies made for the everyone on the team who completes it.
Wow, that's impressive.
The gear requirement, you don't need to have the special type of gear. It is pricey. There's a lot of different stuff you can get. There's a packing list on here. It tells you everything you need to know. And of course, if you have any questions, you can call Katie, you can call me, because she's done one. But it is a ton of fun. I do recommend you start your fitness now and just keep it simple. Just walk. No need to run. This is walking only. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. It'll be a ton of fun to do as a group.
That was fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Can we go back and look at that?
Yeah. So
What's going on here?
This one's in San Diego, and they're getting their beach on. Because if you're in San Diego, you might as well go to the beach. It looks awesome.
Okay. This guy looks like he's having fun.
Yeah, this is the cadre. So these cadre who lead the event are all special forces type guys. They have a lot of fun, and they tell you a lot of cool stories from combat. We go through a lot of history, stuff you would never get otherwise. It'll change your life. You've never done it before, it'll change your life. And it's all teamwork focused.
So if someone was carrying the flag back there, will everybody get an opportunity to carry the flag? Is that like a thing?
Everyone will.
Pretty cool.
Just remember, the flag can never touch the ground. It's a lot of fun until the flag touches the ground.
Uh-oh.
Then it's not fun. So in the event that if you make a decision to purchase the gear, 3 things you need to know. Number 1 is I get a 25% discount. So don't buy anything. If you have something you want to buy, just send me the link. I'll buy it. Save you 25%. Number 2, it's really expensive. But the 3rd thing, which is what I love, is the lifetime warranty.
Wait, what's expensive? Oh, the gear.
All the gear. Everything's a lifetime warranty, from the t-shirts to the pants to the backpack. So if you purchase anything on the website, and they'll tell you, it drops in the fire, just send them the burnt t-shirt and they'll send you a brand new one, no questions asked. So it's an exceptional company. It's really fun, fitness-wise, and it will keep your metabolism will be higher than it's ever been. You'll be in a fat burning zone all day long if you ruck in the morning.
So I like pants. Am I gonna like this guy's pants?
Yeah.
This fits right in my wheelhouse?
Best pants.
Best pants. Best pants. This is crazy. And a lifetime warranty.
So remember, you need ear protection, super cheap at Walmart. Eye protection, also super cheap at Walmart. 100 rounds of your handgun ammunition. If you need a gun, you need to tell me. If you want to get your concealed permit, follow the links I sent you in the email. If you have any questions, let me know.
All right, and it's a final reminder, we're going in with the 2-factor authentication very soon. That kicks in Monday. So make sure that you started that on your own. That guy looks really happy. And he's not carrying the U.S. flag, he's carrying the Go Ruck flag. Why do they have two extensions?
It all depends. Sometimes there's other flags. I mean, you can see here, there's usually 100 to 200 people in some of these events.
Okay.
It's a ton of fun. You'll get to see parts of Dallas you've never seen. And you get to experience parts of Dallas that you've never experienced.
And will we get to be in a group together? Am I going to get to be walking at least close to Brandon Hearn?
I'll make sure
Tammy?
everyone on our team who starts will finish.
Everyone finishes, okay.
Everyone finishes as a team.
Everybody finishes together, all right, that's good. And so is like Susan going to be right next to us?
Yeah, she will. We won't let Susan.
Susan won't fall off the pace. And Stacy?
She won't miss a beat. We'll keep her.
Not a beat? Hey, that's pretty impressive. All right, so that sounds really good to me. Is Mike Shepard allowed to bring his son Stan?
Yes. You guys can bring anyone you want. You can invite your friends, your family members. They can join our team. If you do, just let me know so I can have extra patches made, because that would be pretty cool. They'd probably want one. You guys will understand the importance of the patch at the event.
Okay.
But it's like a trophy that
No, you don't get it till the end.
You don't get it till the end.
Correct, because we have to complete, get across the finish line.
Yeah, so if for example, Mike, I'm helping you, you're like super sore, I'm carrying your backpack and you're just walking, and all of a sudden you're like, you know what, I'm done, I'm gonna go have breakfast.
Breakfast?
You don't get the patch.
Well, breakfast sounds good, but I prefer the patch.
And
breakfast. Yeah. But I'll eat it later in the day.
Now you're not.
No. I'm not mocking you at all. How can I do that? The greatest American I know. I could rather not.
I'll see you guys today.
All right. So anyways, Grow Lunch is on today at high noon. We'll be taking care of that. Monday, I got a lot of awesome things to go over on TNT. I'm going to dive into some best practices for showings, and I'm going to also go into some interesting things we have going on social media wise, going on in the near future. I'm also next week going to go over commission agreements, and there has been no major changes to the commission agreements. We've added some additional things that you're able to take advantage of if you want. Wait, so they were in the water. Okay, so they're in the water there. What's the temperature going to be like, Brandon? Because I feel
it's going to be 80 or 90 degrees overnight. Getting in the water, you're going to want to get.
Okay, so it sounds like, from memory, I forget the exact date of when this is going to be, but it's going to be during the summer. Then?
Yeah, you're going to want to get in the water.
I'm going to want to get in the water. It's hot. In mud.
There's no mud in Dallas.
No mud in Dallas. The whole city has none?
No. Concrete everywhere.
That's weird. I don't know that I believe that. That guy, is he smoking or vaping?
Yeah, you might start smoking.
All right, I don't think I'm going to start smoking. Should I bring a cigar?
Yes.
A cigar that extra weight?
There are some guys that bring beers in the backpack and just beer.
I don't know if that's going to be me, but we'll find out.
Okay.
You never know. Maybe I'll have a couple of brews. All right, thank you very much. Goodbye to everybody. Thanks for Brandon for showing up. We'll put this on the wiki later. Have a good day.
All right, so that's a typical TNT that you could be participating in. We are excited to have you along, and we hope everything works out great. Any questions, let me know. I do have all these documents updated. I'll send them over to you, and have a great day. Let's make it a good one. See ya.